Nathan Sauer versus Caleb Casad. Two guys making their kickboxing debuts.
These are big boys again. Over 200 pounds.
The hefty guys.
Whoa. What are you trying to say, dude?
You know.
Nathan Sauer out of Local Legends Kickboxing making his debut for Coleman Kickboxing Entertainment. Newer, but his coaches say he's got crazy power. A counter fighter that's pretty good in the clinch. He's also very flexible and has good head kicks for his level of training. So fairly brand new. We're going to see something from Nathan Sauer.
And he's a tall guy. He's very long, so we could be in for a treat. This is his debut fight, so we don't know what we're going to get, but we're locked in and our eyes are on him.
Is he going to be sweet? Or is he going to be sour?
Shout out to
I will be here all week, folks.
Shout out to Sour Skittles right here, ladies and gentlemen. Making his way to the ring, Caleb Casad out of Battle Horse MMA, also making his debut. Another last-second opponent change. Casad comes in around a great camp. He's got professional fighters, Coach Zach in the corner, Coach Nico in the corner. Fight style's a little bit more boxing heavy for this fight, hoping to keep the pressure on his opponent and keep it in the center of the ring. Specialties, they're not quite certain yet. He's still fairly brand new to figure out what his entire specialties are, but he's been focused on his boxing and his footwork for this fight. They're really going to try to push the pace. So the game plan seems fairly simple. Set your foot heavy, come forward.
Yeah, and very much so. I saw him in the back, and for this to be his debut, he looked focused. He didn't look rattled. He didn't look shaky. He looked like he was locked in and ready to go.
Two large individuals coming into this fight.
Yeah.
Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 200 pounds from Tell City, Indiana, Nathan Sauer.
Nathan Sweet But Sour. That would be a perfect nickname.
I was going to say sweet and sour. It would be great.
In the red corner, weighing in at 203 pounds from Champaign, Illinois,
Caleb Casad. This has a banger written all over it, guys.
Absolutely. These guys are long, man.
Cloth shin pads. Here we go.
Touch to start. Oh,
right away.
Kick right off the touch.
Whoa, big, big.
Casad didn't like that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't like when people do that.
Yeah,
but,
not at all.
Very aggressive off the start. Casad with his head down. You know, it could cause a cut. Sauer, possible shots to the back of the head.
Yeah.
Scott Huff saying protect yourselves at all times, even in the clinch.
Debut jitters.
Of course. Big kick. A lot of toes on that one.
Yeah.
If I'm Sauer, might as well stay at length. You guys are so long. Good kick.
Yeah, Sauer looking to land these kicks here early. The trip.
Hey, that's...
Yeah.
No knockdown, no sweep. Coach Zach trying to tell Casad, hey, calm down, use your head, be smart.
Oh,
Straight
huge.
left.
Yeah.
Southpaw left hand.
Casad coming out in more of like a boxer type stance here, looking to load up and throw.
If you look at Sauers, he's really winging up.
Yeah, he is.
Like he is loading up and throwing to the moon. Big cross from Nathan Sauer. Big uppercut from Casad returns.
Casad
cross.
Yeah, he's got Sauer in the corner here. Sauer pushes out. Nice body kick. Uppercut barely misses from Casad.
Big leg power kicks.
That was obviously
really
unintentional, but yeah.
Jeez. He's going to feel that, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we might have to see that one on replay. That one connected fairly flush.
Yeah.
Now this could be a blessing in blessing in disguise for Casad here, because obviously first fight.
Switchback knee lands flush on the cup. Casad's got 5 minutes to recover if he chooses.
Don't come out before you're ready.
Yeah, don't come out. Hey.
Casad wincing in pain. He does not like it.
Here we go again. Big body kick. Casad, huge uppercut.
Yes.
But the the knee to the bottom.
Referee says no low blow, and we continue.
That's the bad thing about Southpaw versus Orthodox is when they cross, it sets each other up to hit low.
Yes. Yes.
Now, if I'm Casad, maybe let Nathan throw a little bit harder because all he's doing is throwing as hard as he can.
Casad feels like it was another low blow there. Referee says continue. 2 big uppercuts from Casad.
If I'm Coach Zach, when we get to second round, I tell Casad, hey, don't worry about it if he kicks you low.
Yeah.
Eat it and get ready to go again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I would say Casad's winning on the feet here with more power.
Yes. He needs to work at a distance. You're crowding yourself. You're longer than that. Work behind that jab. Look for that uppercut after you set it up.
Another uppercut there. Barely misses.
With Casad, he throws that uppercut. He should come with a hook right behind it.
Sauer relying heavily on these kicks. He's landing most of them, but when Casad's getting inside, he's getting the better of the striking.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh. 10 seconds left in the first round. See, Casad does a good job of clearing that distance inside, but Sauer's is so close that those kicks are coming off angle.
One thing I want to see Casad do, stop touching the gloves. The fight has started. We're not going to touch gloves again.
Big straight punches. Like Casad, when he's at range, he's dangerous. These guys are throwing these crazy wild punches and closing up on each other that it turns into a really dirty boxing match. Now, Nathan Sauer, I don't think he wants to play at the dirty boxing range, but it seems like he's throwing wild enough that he's closing that range for no reason.
Yes. Something has to change from both corners. Hopefully, these guys, cornermen, are able to change the game plan. Hopefully these guys can adjust.
I mean, a few of these giant uppercuts that Casad threw in that first round could have potentially been fight enders, but he's just barely missing on those.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right here, like I was just saying, Casad's getting the best of the feet, but, you know, Sauer's doing a great job of using the kicks. Yeah. So it's this is a great definition of kickboxing here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, if you're Coach Zach, trying to keep Casad back in the mindset of, hey, we got to go.
They decide to touch again at the start of the second.
And then they continue to close distance. It's like 2 magnets.
Yeah.
Casad lands a big overhand right. Sauer answers with a big right kick.
I don't think I've seen a jab from Caleb Casad yet. You'll do well to work behind that.
Casad started to get frustrated with shots to the back of the head and things he deems he does not like, but at some point you have to be like, you know what? We just got to fight.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what I'm getting hit with.
Yeah, just keep going.
Casad pushing forward, pushing forward.
One of those big Casad uppercuts, if they land with Sauer's head on the floor, it could be night-night.
These two boys are both tired here.
Yeah, they are.
Knee in the center again. There's one of those big uppercuts from Casad.
Casad's got to come with more than one, and so does Sauer's. There's another big knee.
Nathan's doing a good job of turning his head when those uppercuts are coming. They are coming at an angle, and I would say he's slightly rolling with the punches.
Big, deep breath out of Casad.
If I'm Casad, the next time the referee breaks this, I'm not waiting for Sauer to come out and be ready. I'm coming in.
Absolutely not. Another big uppercut. Sauer's is doing a good job of holding up, of wrapping up on the legs.
The referee calls time.
We're going to take a point. Scott Huff is going to take a point. Nope. Yes, he's taking 1 point away from Nathan Sauer.
Wow, and just like that.
That changes this fight big time.
Wow.
You have to think it's for the holding inside in the clinch.
Yes. Slight foul.
Both of these guys are exhausted.
Yeah.
We're midway through this fight. Both.
Ooh, big overhand right from Casad. Sends Sauer into the corner. He's bent over.
Casad has to be careful for the back of the head shots. Now he's got a pressure. He has him hurt. You say fight.
Bro, why don't we touch? Go!
Big hook from Sauer. He's going to let him fall. Scott Huff stepping in. He's going to give him a standing eight.
What a good ref. Recognizing that he was on his way out, knowing that he needed to interfere. Keeping these fighters.
If I'm Casad here, I'm coming out fast. He's hurt.
Very smart stoppage by Scott Huff.
Yes.
Casad getting right in the inside. Body shot, uppercut, another uppercut, a left hook, a right hook.
Sauer staring directly at the ground. Casad lands one of those patented uppercuts. Second standing 8 count.
Huff giving another 8 count. This is going to be a stoppage if he takes one more, but there's 10 seconds left.
Yes.
As Caleb said a few times, the three knockdown count is in effect. So if Sauer goes down one more time, that is the end of the round.
We're going to round 3.
Crazy how fast these rounds end.
Nathan Sauer gets saved by the bell. Realistically, he's got 1 minute to get himself back together for this matchup.
Wow. Honestly, we got to call a spade a spade. Nathan Sauer looks depleted in that corner. He looks hurt. What can his training camp, what could his team do to get him refocused?
You got to take big, deep breaths here, Zeke. As a coach, you got to get your fighter focused and calm. Get his breathing back. Hey, he got you that round. It's okay. It's not about the battles. It's about winning the war. So we got to come back in this round 3. We know we got to leave it all on the table. So let's be smart. Let's use our space. Let's use our kicks. Let's use our length and really try to take it back to Casad.
Yeah, and if you're Sauer, this third round, the strategy's got to change because you had that point taken away. I would have said otherwise it's probably 1-1 going into this third, but now, I mean, Casad could probably be up on the scorecard.
Well, he'd be down 3 with 2 knockdowns, technically points.
Yeah. Sauer is up against it.
So Casad, if I'm Casad, just stay at distance.
Jesus.
Or we're just going to stand in the middle and trade again.
If I'm Casad, I'm never touching gloves with anyone ever again. But,
I mean, I wish I could just yell it out.
Yeah.
We're punching on the inside. I don't know if that's smart for Sullivan.
Another one from Fisher. Casad says, I don't care. Comes forward, looking to get his get back.
Jesus. By my count, it's 6.
Sauer with a few good shots of his own, looks for a knee up the center. Casad forces him back into the corner.
Sauers wraps over the top of the head. Sauers is tired. Casad can stop this with 1 point, but they both come in and just put their foreheads on each other. 2 minutes left is going to feel like an eternity for these two. Exhaustion playing a factor. Very clean teep from Nathan Sauers on the quad.
Sauer's corner very, very active, as you guys can hear on the broadcast.
Both of these guys are exhausted. Sauer bleeding from the nose. Shakes his head. Oh, he's coming back out. Big right hand. Casad forces him back into the corner.
Spun with the knee.
His glove was there.
Goff doing a great job.
Cannot hook and turn in kickboxing. Good knee from Nathan Sauers.
Both of these guys seemingly just using the other to stay standing.
Yeah.
Shades of Bigfoot Silva, Mark Hunt.
What a fight that was.
1 minute left.
Who will prevail?
Possibly
Who will dig deep?
Fight of the night right here. Who's going to leave it all in the ring?
Both of these guys exhausted. Casad moving forward.
Big open shot for Casad. Another.
He's digging.
We got 30 seconds left.
Casad should put the pressure on right now.
I just don't know if he... And Sauer goes down! Is he going to meet the count? He's shaking his head, no.
He makes the count, but does he listen to Scott's instructions? 10 seconds left in this fight.
Good check. Great check. Go for broke.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Caleb Casad and Nathan Sauer putting on a fight of the night performance.
Yeah, and you love to see him hug it out at the end there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big ups to both of these fighters. What an amazing, amazing fight.
With Sauer there, I don't know if it was more of a punch or just out of sheer exhaustion.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, but literally left everything they had in this ring tonight.
First career matchup, going all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Tough.
Ready to see what this is.
Nathan Sauer's getting blood all over our ringside commentary seat out of his nose.
Yeah. Multiple showers for us tonight.
Nathan Sauer fan club behind us, as you can hear. His corner telling him keep his head up. Great job to both gentlemen.
We'll go up. We'll wait for the judges' scorecards. We'll go up to Kevin Brecken for a decision.
Now the decision.
Sullivan Civic Center, huh?
I have to agree with her so far.
Yeah, wholeheartedly. They left it all in the ring.
Judge number 2 scores about 30-24 for red corner. Judge number 3 scores about 30-25 for red corner. Your winner by unanimous decision, Caleb Casad.
And ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Casad wins by unanimous decision there in his first ever fight. Great way to start it off. Got a lot of film and stuff to go back and look at. Look forward to seeing him again.
A lot of experience, things to take away from this fight for both camps. Everybody can go back to the gym, rest up, heal up, get back in and build.
Yes, sir.
Be proud, leave the ring with your hands up, and show true sportsmanship. Impressive. Debut fight from both guys. They left it all in the ring. Wow.
Westbridge Construction Company. Westbridge Construction Incorporated. Licensed, bonded, and insured with over 30 years experience serving in southwestern Indiana and Illinois. Get started on your project today. Give them a call, 812-239-7586.
What a great job from Scott Huff in reffing that match. It was a little difficult. I think he did the right thing by taking the point. Multiple knees to the groin. He just can't have it. He's here to keep the fighter safe.
Yeah, there were multiple instances there where you technically could have stopped it, but Casad, instead of going down, he kept moving forward. But yeah, I mean, you can't really disagree with the point there. Unfortunate. I'm sure obviously Sauer didn't. None of it was obviously intentional. We don't think any of that. But yeah, I mean, both guys put on a great fight there.
Absolutely.
And coming up next, we have our 11th fight of the night, Jonathan Wallace versus CKE. I apologize if I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Akama?